The starting point of any communication is self-talk, the communicating within yourself. You talk to yourself when you think, make decisions, and engage in any type of communicating activity. The impact of self-talk is enormous. Your behavior, your feelings, your self-esteem, and even your level of stress are influenced by your inner speech. Everything that you do begins as self-talk. Self-talk shapes our inner attitudes, our attitudes shape our behavior, and of course our behavior shapes the results we get. Self-concept is the idea of yourself regarding your beliefs, personality traits, physical traits, abilities, values, goals, and roles. For me, for my personality traits, for my own self-concept, I believe that I have a great personality. I think I'm very outgoing. I'm very kind. I love to be there for someone when they're in need of help because I enjoy the feeling of giving to others, because I personally don't feel the need to get anything back, but giving is just such a thrill of life for me. For my physical traits, I think overall I'm okay. Values, goals, and roles, those I am still trying to work on and improve on. Self-esteem builds over time and you acquire it as you interact with cultural forces such as your family, media, friends, teachers, and others you come in contact. Most people may think of your self-esteem as being a single unit. However, studies have been able to identify 4 areas: physical, moral, ethical, family, and social. Physical is how you perceive your body and how you evaluate your height, weight, or attractiveness. For me, how do I evaluate my physical self-esteem? I would say that for my height, I think since I've been with a very tall family, my dad who's 6'3", my brother who's 6'2", my sister who's a whopping 5'10", and then there's me who comes in at 5'9". For me personally, I do wish that I was a little bit taller considering everyone else, my family is bigger than me. However, I've learned to just to be like okay with it and just to live my life as is and not worry about it. For my weight, I used to be a very, very, very lean, great shape, played football, wrestling, lacrosse, swimming, all in 1 year. I used to be in amazing shape, and there's that term, freshman 15. It really does kick in. It came into me really real hard. It was very unfortunate because when I came to school, I was just very stressed out. Didn't have the time I wanted to go to the gym as much as, of course, as I wanted to, and from that I did gain over 20 pounds, which is very unfortunate. But I know I'm gonna work hard over the summer to do whatever it takes to lose that weight because it makes me feel good about myself, and I always like to feel good about myself because why not? I want to be my best self, and I feel everyone else should. So I think losing the weight would help me get there. My attractiveness. Come on, it's an easy question. Only kidding. I think for me personally, my attractiveness, I think I'm an attractive person, and I am confident on that level that I can say that. For moral, ethical. This relates to your evaluation of your belief system, your moral behavior. For me, my belief system is that I believe that you should always be there for everyone. You should always give back. You should treat people the way you want to be treated, because that's how life works. Like, society revolves around giving people, because we live in a society today where no one tends to give back, where there's homeless people sitting on the sidewalks who have no money, no nothing, anything. I've seen videos where there's homeless kids, or just like prank videos of homeless kids where they were sitting there for hours in the freezing cold and not one person would stop to that kid and ask, how he's doing, or how, if he's okay, or if he needs any money or a jacket or anything. And the one person in that 2-hour video where that cold boy was sitting, for a prank video, was sitting in that cold weather with no jacket, no nothing, after 2 hours, the first person to come up to him was a homeless person, offered him all the money that he had, which was barely anything, his warm jacket. And for me, that was one of the most inspiring, influential things I've ever seen in my whole entire life. All I wanted to do since I saw that video was just give and show better morals have better morals for myself, and to be out there and give to others, because we have so much and we don't appreciate what we have compared to other people who don't have. And I think that needs to change. And for me personally, I think everything needs to change. Family. The family aspects of your self-esteem relate to your views of your family relationships, the functional system of your family, and how you were treated. For me, my family, I love my family. I have a mom, a dad, and a brother and a sister. My dad is my best friend in the whole entire world. He is my role model. He is my life. He is my best friend, and nothing will ever change that. He built me into the man I am, and I just can hope I am half the man he is when I grow up. He just always knows what to say. He knows what to do. He can be funny and just make you laugh, and just he's always a great time and make you feel welcomed at home. But when it's something serious or you mess up, he's right there in your face teaching you a lesson and make sure you never mess up again, and you learn, because just from his methods are just so unbelievably great. My mom, for me personally, I have always had some issues with my mom. For me growing up, it was quite difficult because my mom has cheated on my dad, and from that it created a whole cycle, a downward spiral for me, which was not easy. But for me, that's what led to me not being able to speak up and talk about my emotions, and I went through 2 to 3 therapists, and I was just always quiet about my situations and just never spoke up. So for years I would just put a disguise on my face, put a fake smile on every single day, pretending I'm happy, but in reality I was just only okay. Whenever someone would ask me if I was okay, I would be like, yeah, sure, I'm great, and pretend like nothing ever happened. I would use humor as a defense mechanism, because back then, I didn't know what to do when I was younger, and now I just grew out of it, became a better person, and it really made me a stronger person at the end of the day. And to be honest, as much as I hate my mom for doing that, I still, in the end of the day, I still love her, and we have a great relationship today. And to be honest, I thank her for that in only the sense that it has made me into the person I am today. It has developed me into and characterized me into something that I wasn't before, and made me stronger because of it. My brother and my sister, also my best friends in the world. I love them, and because of this, my family has definitely helped me grow as a better person. Social. The social aspect of your self-esteem are your evaluations of yourself as you regard yourself in social situations, meaning your pleasing of others and your treatment of others. Perceptions. Based on your perceptions, you come to a conclusion of whether something is right, wrong, or you can assign value to it because you don't have enough feelings or evidence to it. So the question is, for me, do I jump into conclusions when I first meet someone? Well, when I first meet someone, I personally don't like to do that. I like to get to know the person. I want to make sure that they're a great person, because I don't want to judge a book by its cover. It's not fair to me, it's not fair to anyone, because it's just not right. You need to look at people for who they are and what they believe in, what you care about them for. Because if you just look at them just because they're black, white, purple, green, brown, like, then you're not gonna have any friends in life. No one's gonna ever care about you if you don't care about them. Like, if you don't care about just you don't care about someone just because of who they are.